And today I'm going to be talking to y'all about sports, in particular my baseball career. It wasn't really a career because it was in Little League, but I'm going to talk to y'all about it. And I'd like to thank my 4 audience members. Thanks for taking time out of your day. So I'm going to start by telling you how I started off, how tryout started. And I was like 12 or 13 when this happened. And I decided to go out wearing some jeans, some boots, and a shirt. And I thought I was going to be okay on the baseball field. I was the worst. But it's okay because I ended up being on the White Rangers team, which was like the best team. So I was like, oh, I'm obviously the best. But my friend had to like crush my spirit by telling me, oh no, they just got to choose all of their players -1, and the last player picked will go to their team. And that was me. I came in last. But I'm okay. Everyone has played baseball before, and this is my first time playing baseball. So I'm good. But on the Rangers, I went from terrible to mediocre, which was like a great improvement, especially since this was like the best team. Like, I love my teammates, like the coach knew how to work with me. It was like the perfect storm to make me a mediocre player. And I was like, if we just keep this rhythm going for the next year or two, I will be a good player and then a great player. But that's not how life goes. So year 2 of baseball, I'm coming out, I'm like ready. And like they decided they didn't want to coach this year. So I was like, well, that's great. I'll just get on a new team and stuff. So I ended up on the Bucks. I hated the coaches because they didn't know how to work with me. Like, the problem was I was on the Rangers the year before, and let y'all know how good we were. We were the runner-ups in the tournament last year. So they was like, oh, this kid gonna be good, not realizing I'm just mediocre. But so they had high expectations and I didn't meet it. So they kicked me down to the ground and just kept me there. I hated the coach, but I loved the members. They were fun and cool people. But it was like a good team overall too, because the tournament, we made it to the semifinals. We lost, but we did good. And I would like to say that I helped out a lot on that team, even though the coaches hated me. But it was good. And then we got to the final one. It's the final year, and I'm on the Diamondbacks team. Like, I was originally on the Rangers again, but the Diamondbacks didn't have enough players, so they had to get a couple players from other teams, and I just happened to be one of them. Cool, right? Like, it's okay. I'm gonna be on a different team. I'm gonna be like their top dog and whatever, which I was their top dog, but I hated the team. I hated the coaches. And like that year, I hated baseball. Like, I used to watch baseball. I don't watch baseball no more because of that experience. Like, that's how annoying and terrible like the experience was. Like, I had this coach. I'm not gonna say his name for reasons, but he like hated when we lose, and we like lost every game but one. So he will punish us after the game, and he will punish us at practice and all that stuff. And me being the person who started disliking it because of how terrible the conditions were, like, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna keep a smile on my face and fake it until the end of the season. And like, apparently that made the man mad. So he went harder on me, and he would call me Smiley because I was smiling. And I was like, I'm gonna be stubborn. Since you don't like I'm smiling, I'm gonna smile even harder. Even though I'm in like so much pain, but it was terrible. It was a terrible experience. And I was very sad with myself at the end of it. I stopped playing baseball because of it. But I was the best player and the team sucked. So they're losing out the next year when they don't have me. So they should have known what they got. But anyway, overall, I enjoyed baseball. Not no more, but I enjoyed it overall. I wish I had started like when I was younger, because if I was younger, then I would have been terrible at 8 and then got mediocre and then I got better. And when I turned 12 or 13, I would be up to par with everyone else. So I think so much would have been better if I started younger, but I am glad I had the experience and wouldn't trade it for the world.